With the beautiful Puget Sound just to our west, you get a look inside Lumen Field here in Seattle, Washington. This crowd, as we've come to expect in recent years, as loud as any in the NFL, and they get even louder when their Seahawks are introduced. We're ready for football as the Seahawks get set to do battle with the New York Jets.
Michael Dixon to kick off for Seattle.
Three-quarters of the NFL season are complete. What works in our final month? We're underway in Week 14. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
She gon' put it on me, that's a lot of it. For coops, for a season, drop the top of it. Bust down, but my wrist, time to talk a lot of. I got both my girls head to toe designer.
Tight end right, tight end 80. Oh, 80, go down. Check that.
On first down, Darnold. And that going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to
intended
that
for
one.
Jamison
Second
Crowder.
down.
Incomplete.
Brandon, we saw these defenders flying to the
It's now
football
second
with a
and
win
10
last
at the
week, and
25-yard
nothing has
line.
changed. They're still moving around quickly and forcing incompletions.
Single. Yo, 80.
On second and 10, Darnold. Got a man. It's Brashad Perriman.
Darnold's
And
pass
he gets this one
complete
just
to
shy of the
Brashad
40. They'll
Perriman.
mark him down at the 39.
A gain of 14.
Give him 14 on
First
that one
down,
and a
Jets.
first down.
Tight ends on the Ringo. Tight ends.
A shotgun snap for Darnold. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked by Brandon
Darnold's
Williams.
pass.
And his guys will set up shop at midfield at the
The
50-yard
Seahawks take
line.
over first and 10
Well, that is a quick
at the
lesson on how
50-yard
difficult
line.
this defense is to throw against. An interception on their initial drive of the ball game.
Now we know why their offensive staff spent the entire week awake trying to prepare for this one, because you can't totally shy away from throwing the football, but at the same time you're looking at them and going, where are the weaknesses? How are we going to move it?
One of the top defenses in the NFL for a reason. We just saw one example right there. Out of the gun, here's Wilson. And finding the tight end, Wilson. Crossover
Wilson.
right at the
That's
25.
good for a
good
Seattle
pickup there,
Seahawks.
26 yards.
First and 10 at the 25-yard line.
26 months. Hey, me and you all day. I'm coming. I'm coming after you. Hey, guys, listen. Hey, check 24. Watch 24. 26 months.
Now Wilson on first down. Eluding the pressure right. And it's incomplete.
Defensively,
Wilson
you're
on the
facing a
keeper.
top 5 team in terms of points scored in the
Incomplete on the
NFL.
throwaway.
When they're that high powered,
It's now second and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Because to me, that's the magic number. 20-point score gives yourself your best chance to win.
So if they're up around 24, 28, 30, they could be in some trouble.
And I think
And he will score. Touchdown, Seattle. DK Metcalf with his 28th touchdown, drawing level with Sean Alexander for the second most in a single year. And the Seahawks have taken a first quarter lead.
Makes the score
connects on the
Seahawks 7,
PAT,
Jets
and it's now
nothing.
a 7-0 game. The
Michael
kickoff team
Dixon
on the
to
field
kick
now
off
as
for
they will
Seattle.
send this one away. And no return on this one as the fair catch is
made at the
signaled for and
25-yard
taken.
line. The Jets take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. They had the interception last time. It led to the opening touchdown. So now 7-0 to score as they start first and 10. Looking for Johnson, and it's intercepted. Picked by Brandon Williams. And they will finally get him, but not until he's all the way down inside the 15-yard line.
The Seahawks take over first and 10 at the 14-yard
he's got to guard
line.
against being tentative from this point forward, though. He's got to still make the right reads, make the proper throws. I've seen guys in this league throw 4 interceptions in a game and win. He's got to understand, put it behind you, keep pressing forward.
There's a first and 10 at at the 14-yard line.
Watch the slant. Watch the slant. Preload. Check. 53's Mike. Check.
After the interception, here's Wilson. Flushed out right. Incomplete.
And to put it mildly, this is a tough spot
Wilson on the
defensively. They
keeper.
have to come right back out
Thrown
and defend their
away
red
and
zone.
incomplete.
But how about that good first
It
step
leads
towards
to
forcing them to
2nd and
settle for
10.
at least 3 points? I think they're also thinking bigger right now. Imagine being able to stop them totally and change the momentum.
Escaping the pressure right. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
Well, he certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
On 3rd down, Wilson. And he's got Miller.
Lamar
And he'll be taken
Miller.
down, but he
And
does have
that's
first
good
down
for a
yardage.
Seahawks.
A solid pickup at 13 sets
First
him up
down
first
and goal to go.
It looks like a jumbo set with 3 tight ends here for 1st and goal. Wilson on the keeper, and he is over the line for another rushing touchdown.
Is he a quarterback or is he a
Touchdown
tailback?
Seahawks.
Russell Wilson
Jason Myers for the extra
taking it
point.
in. And the Seahawks find a way to stretch their lead. And it's
The kick
good. And they
is
have
good.
jumped out here to a quick 14-0
Makes the score
first quarter
Seahawks
lead.
14. Jets nothing.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away.
Fair catch made at the 25-yard line. The Jets take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. To this point, the results have not been good. 2 possessions, 2 turnovers.
And that's obviously something that can't continue, but
Ty
to go a little
Johnson,
bit deeper,
the ball carrier.
I would think about some
Brought
play
down
calls
behind
now,
the
not
line of
even necessarily
scrimmage.
to my best player,
A loss of 2
but someone I can
brings up
trust when
2nd and 12
things settle down.
at the 23-yard line.
Circle round twice for the encore. If you know, you know.
So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12. Out of the shotgun, here's Darnold. Looking for Perriman there, he's got him. They'll wind up getting
Darnold's
10
pass
back as that sets
complete
him up
to
for 3rd
Rashad
down.
Perriman.
You can see the time and effort
A
and
gain
thought
of
that
10
they put into their
yards.
passing
And
game
it's
because it was
3rd
evident right there.
down.
It looks like a simple pitch and catch, but you and I both know that they have planned for this and worked hard to make it happen.
It'll be a nickel look here for the Seahawks on 3rd down. Darnold from the gun. Quick slant to Brown.
Darnold's
The
pass
completion there winds up
complete
a wash,
to
and
Daniel
it'll bring up
Brown.
4th down.
No
The stats
gain
that
on the
matter
play.
on this play
It's now
don't
4th
help
down.
the team very much unless, of course, you're playing
Braden
defense.
Mann
If you're
in
getting
punt
points per
formation
reception,
for
you got a
the Jets.
reception, but
Yeah.
no yardage. Great job by the defense, though. They read through that one.
They read through it, gave up no yardage, and people got credit for tackles. Pretty good deal.
A nice return that time, gets
The
12
Seahawks
yards
take over
back.
1st and 10
it'll be Seahawk football
at their own
1st
28-yard
and 10.
line.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. They've got things going their way early. 14-0 lead and the football. 1st and 10. Flush to his right. Going for Metcalf on the deep ball. This is caught inside the 15. And he is in for the Seattle touchdown.
Metcalf.
DK Metcalf
Touchdown,
with
Seahawks.
touchdown number 29. Too short of LaDainian Tomlinson's all-time record,
The extra
31.
point is
and the
good.
Seahawks are able to stretch
Makes
that
the
lead out a
score
bit further.
Seahawks 21.
Extra
Jets
point up
nothing.
and through by Myers. And that makes the score 21 to zip. And
The
this
Jets
will not
take
be
over
returnable.
1st and
It's out of
10
the back of the end zone
at their
for a
own
touchback.
25-yard line.
Just let me breathe for a minute, man. Just let me breathe. let me breathe for a minute, man. Just let me breathe for a minute. Just let me breathe. It's too hot, drop the top off the wagon. Lay back.
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. And some dangerous territory. You're already down 3 scores. A 3-and-out here, or an inability to put any points up. This one might be over by half.
Darnold's
And
pass.
what you also have to guard against is
Complete
calling
to
every
Ty
play
Johnson.
for a big shot
A gain of
downfield.
4.
You know, thinking
It's
you're going to get
now
all these
2nd and
points
6
back on one drive.
at the 29-yard line.
And last time I looked, it's still the first half. I'm not saying you have ultimate patience here, but you also don't have to go ahead and force everything either.
To throw again on 2nd down. Darnold. He's got this one complete to Perriman. And he'll go out near midfield at the 49. That one a gain of 20 and a first down.
Shoot! Young lady.
Now Darnold. And he will find his big tight end over the middle.
Darnold's pass.
And he gets this
Complete to
inside
Daniel
the 35-yard line.
A gain of
Another
19
big
yards.
gainer that time. This one goes
And
for
the
19
Jets
yards.
first down.
So from Seahawk territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 32-yard line. Play action. It's Darnold. And down he goes.
Sam Darnold
They sack
sacked.
him back right
A
around
loss
the
of 9
49-yard
yards.
line. In
It's
for the sack
2nd
that
down.
time. Say hello to Brandon Williams.
I got homies that can sleep with them.
And they need to work to at least get some of this yardage back after the sack. 2nd and 19.
Here we go, young lady. Here we go.
Another try after the first down sack. Darnold. And the
Jamal
pressure gets to him
Adams.
again.
Sam
Jamal
Darnold
Adams on the
sacked.
safety blitz.
A
Too
loss of
fast to
9
handle.
yards.
They just gave up a sack
And it's
there, and if I'm not
3rd
mistaken, they gave up
down.
4 last week. didn't they?
3rd and
Just looking
long.
really porous, aren't they?
They really are, and I'm wondering if they have to start thinking about keeping the tight end.
Under pressure again, and down
Sam
he goes
Darnold
again.
sacked. A loss
And
of 8
that is
yards.
the 3rd sack this
And it's
offensive
4th
line has allowed
down.
this first quarter.
Yeah, that
Great
puts him on
man
pace. Let me
in
do the
punt
rudimentary
formation
math
for the
here.
Jets.
To be sacked 12 times in a game, I know he's not going to go for that. I wonder if it's going to reshape what they decide to do on offense in terms of play calling.
Well, I can tell you what, when he popped up, shaking his head, frustrated right now behind center. And
The
he'll go
Seahawks
out of
take over
bounds, looks
1st
like
and
right
10
at the 15.
at their own 15-yard line.
Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. And last time the formula was pretty simple. One play drive, long pass. That maybe they just want to do that again, right?
And that's exactly how you want to draw things up. Whether it's on your grease board, right in your playbook, one play drive.
That's the
exactly
end of
what
the
you
first
want on
quarter.
offense.
With
What
the
they have to be
score,
careful
Seahawks
of is
21,
not having a letdown. It
Jets
was fairly
nothing.
easy last time. They can't expect that going forward.
And we'll see if it's that easy here. On 1st down, Wilson. Eluding the pressure right. He'll run it. And he gets this up across
Number
the
3,
35
Russell
before
Wilson
he's out
on
of
the keeper.
bounds. He'll get 5
Out of
out of the
bounds at the
scramble. It's
38-yard
2nd
line.
down.
Okay, he's not
It's a
going to
gain
get the
of
first
5.
down, but this is
Brings
still a
up
nice
2nd
job of
and
buying some
5.
time and then running to get to the sideline and get out of bounds and avoid the big hit.
All day.
Check. Lucky.
Go. Friday. Let's go. Hey, we got Mike, number 53. Mike, 53.
Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Wilson. He'll find Metcalf. And he's able to get this to the 40-yard line before he's out of bounds. 22 yards there, a first down. That's what we're used to seeing from him
the
right there.
40-yard
Plays
line.
like that. Why he's number 4 in the league in terms of receiving yardage.
Able to make adjustments all along the way. Doesn't matter where he lines up, where he releases from, working his way into the secondary, figures out defenses and finds weak spots in order to get open.
Now this one to his tight end out on the right side. And able to break one tackle and then quickly brought it down. But a nice little gain.
10 more yards.
Good for 10 yards.
Complete
And
to
that'll make it 2nd and a foot or so.
10 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and inches
From the
at
shotgun,
the 30-yard
Wilson.
line.
This one into the hands of Metcalf. And he's in for the score. And his spectacular season continues as he ties the NFL touchdown record.
Seahawks.
He is phenomenal.
So not only is that his 3rd
The extra
touchdown
point
catch of the
is
game,
good.
he's done it here in the first half.
Makes the score
I'm not sure
Seahawks 28,
defensively
Jets,
what they're going to
nothing.
come up with to slow him down, because already we're seeing him run past, over, through guys in order to make these catches. And being able to try and shut him down at this stage of the game, it's going to take a lot of effort.
To
so
kick off
maybe
for
it'll open things up for some other people.
Well, they better figure something out, and soon. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. Taken at the 15, a short kick. And they will wrangle him down
The
a
Jets
couple
take over
yards shy
first
of the
and
30.
10 at their own 28-yard line.
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. And down on the scoreboard, certainly needing to avoid what happened on the last drive, punting the football.
Sense of urgency has
Johnson,
to take over
the ball
for them
carrier.
here. They know the score.
He's
they
tackled
know the
at the
situation.
32-yard line.
And by the way,
4
the
yards
no
on the
longer
pickup.
exists for their offense.
Second
That's how they
and
have to treat
6.
this drive.
They need points.
Big time.
The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6.
4 down, even. Hey. 14. He's going deep. Get him.
Johnson. And he is met in his
Johnson,
tracks
the ball
behind the
carrier.
line of scrimmage.
He was
It'll be
taken
a loss
down
of a
behind the
couple
line
on
of
the play,
scrimmage.
so now
A
third
loss
down
of 2
coming up.
yards.
This defense
it's
is really
third
throwing around in the
down.
first half. They've gotten to the ball carrier before they can really get started. Offense got to come up with something else in order to try and get this running game going.
Throwing here on third down. Darnold forced out to his left. Now he'll square up and throw deep. It got his man complete. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. An excellent pickup of 34 yards. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for first and 10.
Hey, we got 4. We got 4 down. 4 down. We go red 80.
Darnold now to throw. Dancing to his left. And he's going to keep it here. He'll get 10 there all on his own, but it'll
Darnold
be
on the
second
keeper.
down.
Partner, he was going through his
10
progressions.
yards on
Not
the pickup.
there, not there.
It's
After about
second
the third
and
one, he
inches
decided he better pull
at
it down
the
and run for it.
26-yard line.
And he slides down and avoids the hit for good measure.
So not quite a first down just yet as they come up on second and less than a yard. Back to throw, Darnold. And they've got it inside the 10
Darnold's
at
pass
the 8.
complete to Daniel
Third catch
Brown.
of this first half for him, and this
First
one
and
is a
goal
first down.
at the
And I
8-yard
don't think
line.
there's any question that this offense is going to need to hit on a few more plays like this. It's been a difficult first half for them, to say the least. And I do believe if they want to get back in this game, they need to start right now. It's kind of like making adjustments. If you try and wait until the half, it's probably too late. They need to get going right here.
Darnold's
This will be
pass
caught once again by
complete
Brown.
to Daniel
They'll contain
Brown.
him to just 4.
A
Second
4-yard
down.
gain brings up second and goal
Here's
on the
Darnold.
Seahawks'
The quick
3-yard
slant
line.
caught. Fighting for the end zone. He lost the football. It's out. And the Seahawks have
Darnold's
picked it up.
pass complete.
And a big turnover
Fumble on the
there as
play.
his guys will
Recovered
get the
by
football
the
back.
defense.
Always costly to cough up that football. These defenders, they become so adept, though, at jarring it free.
Yeah, it's amazing that there aren't more fumbles caused, because now, if you're an offensive player, you go through ball security drills every single day. It's really not out of line to think you should take the ball to bed with you and just hold on to it.
intended for
But the bottom
DK
line is, no matter
Metcalf,
how much you try to
incomplete.
protect it, these guys are pretty
Brings
good
up
at finding ways to
second
knock it
and
out.
10.
So now second and 10 after the incompletion on first down. Now Wilson down around his goal line. Flushed out right. Now he'll pull it down. The rushing numbers for Wilson, maybe down from earlier in his career, but he's still a
That's
threat to
good
go.
for a
Showing that
Seattle
they're picking up
Seahawks.
the first down.
First and 10 at the 17-yard line.
And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action.
I'm loaded with bills, cause I was a blessed with no one feel. Don't know how it feels. I wanted to flex, they told me to chill. I'm making a flip. My life is a flick.
So from the 17 now, here's a first and 10.
Man, I got you. Zebra. Gun. Check your hot read.
From the gun, it's Wilson. Being chased out left. Left side here taken in by Metcalf. He's got this almost to the 40 before going out.
A gain of 22 more yards.
22.
And that's
so
good
for
for another
come up on a first and 10.
First and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Now Wilson. Wilson snags it left side. And
that's
out of bounds on the
another
other side of
Seahawks.
midfield at the 45. 17 more
First
yards
and 10
on that
at
one
the
as they keep the
45-yard
drive
line.
rolling. On first and 10, it's Wilson. He finds Dorsett. It's complete. 20. And he takes it down deep into enemy territory.
And that's good
Big
for a
play there on the catch and
Seahawks.
run. 41 yards.
First and goal at the 4-yard line.
A chance to really cap off a big first half here as they come up on first and goal.
Pick me up. Here we go. Mike, 53. 53. Mike. Hey, watch the leg.
Again, Wilson. Oh, he tries to get it to Metcalf, but it's intercepted. A great read, and it's picked off. And he brings this one back. It's a
Touchdown,
pick six
New
and
York.
a Jet touchdown.
Chase McLaughlin lining up for the point after.
Those linebackers, they love when those short throws come and those eyes get real wide, don't they?
How about the
His kick
anticipation
is
on
good.
the play? Reading,
Makes the
reacting,
score
and then
Seahawks
the ability to catch
28,
the football
Jets
and take
7.
it in the opposite direction.
Chase McLaughlin set
is
to
up
kick
and
off.
good. And it's now a 28-7 ball game.
Fair catch made at the 25-yard line. The Seahawks take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard
Coming
line.
to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And last time, decent field position through the pick six. Obviously costly.
But they can't afford to just bunker in now. All right,
That's caught inside the 20. And all the way in. Touchdown, Seattle. Russell Wilson now with 4 touchdown passes on the afternoon. And the Seahawks add on to their lead. And we didn't even get a chance to settle in for that drive. A quick strike of 75 yards, and they find the end zone.
Jason Myers for the extra point.
Was behind this one, that they saw something that they thought they could take advantage of. The key is calling it in the right situation. Knowing when it
Makes the
exists
score
to go
Seahawks
to it.
35.
They did exactly that.
Jets
They've got to
7.
feel really good about what they did in advance of this game.
Just looking down at the sideline now, their defense is like, man, can you have strung that out just a few plays? Give us a break. Back out there.
Hey, man, give that water break
Michael
and get
Dixon
on out
to
there
kick
and
off
play.
for Seattle.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. Taken at the 15, a short kick. And he'll be out of bounds across
The Jets
the
take
25.
over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. And last time, not only the turnover, but that turned into 6 points. They got to make up for that
Ty
here.
Johnson,
We always
the ball
hear about
carrier.
empty possessions.
He's tackled at the 29-yard line.
You can have an empty
A
possession,
3-yard
put the ball
pickup
away, get
brings up
yourself set to
second
play
and
defense.
7.
But when you turn it over, it changes momentum, and when they
And Darnold going to be intercepted for the 3rd time. It's Quinton Dunbar with a pick. And he's giving his guys a shot
Darnold's
for late
pass.
points as they will take over in
Intercepted.
range for a field goal or
The
maybe
Seahawks
more.
take over first and 10
From the 34
at the
now, here's
34-yard
first and 10.
line.
Here we go. Bang out. Bam. 12.
Now it's Wilson. And that'll be incomplete. We do have a penalty flag down, however. Let's see what that's about. A chance to really cap off a big first half here as they come up on first and goal.
You better bring it.
Out of the gun, here's Wilson. And that is caught. And the record is his. It's a touchdown.
And that's a lead that excites a team as they head into the half. Good way to finish things off.
Yeah, able to extend that lead, and you always say it. That can totally change the complexion of half number 2.
His kick
changes
is
your
good.
morale, changes your outlook.
Makes
but
the
even
score
before
Seahawks
that,
42.
They decide to kind of
Jets
squib
7.
kick or what they're going to do on the kickoff because you don't want to give up a big play right before the half ends.
Good point.
Michael Dixon to kick off for Seattle.
4 seconds, all that remain here this first half as the kick gets away. Pulls it in at the 13. The lane opens here. He's past the 30.
The Jets take over first and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. And from this spot in the field with the clock where it's at, you think we're just going to see a knee and that's it?
And I think in this situation, that's the proper play. But we do know there's some risk takers out there that may want to take one more shot before the clock runs
with
out.
the score
So
Seahawks
we've reached
42.
halftime here in what is quickly
Jets
turning
7.
into quite a rout. As we'll send you back over to Orlando with our EA Sports Halftime Report, here's Jonathan Coachman.
Chase McLaughlin set to kick off.
The Seahawks with the advantage, and they get the football first as the second half is underway. Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. They had a big first half. Now they have a chance to add to that lead here in the opening possession of the second half.
And everyone always asks about halftime adjustments, kind of the key phrase. What did you do
Wilson's
at halftime?
pass
Well, the way they
over
ran
the
offense in
sideline
the first
and
half,
incomplete.
I think they were very calm.
It's now second and 10 at the
Also,
25-yard
what they were
line.
saying is, don't expect them to be the same on defense. They'll be the ones making the adjustments. Let's see what they do, and we'll attack accordingly.
And we'll see how they attack here. An incomplete pass leads to second and 10 from the 25. To throw again, Wilson. Escaping the pressure right. Going up top for Miller. Oh, wide open, complete. And they do finally get him, but he takes it to the 25.
And that's good for us
It's a
Seahawks.
big play there for Seattle. And even
First and
50
10 at the
yards.
25-yard line.
Exactly 50 yards on that last play as they just go from 125 to the other for first and 10.
Watch the pass. Watch safety creep. Watch safety creeping. Safety creep.
From the gun, Wilson. That's going to be caught. And all the way to the 2-yard line there before crossing over out of bounds.
A gain of 23 more yards.
The final tally.
And that's good.
Whatever the discussions were at halftime to try to slow down this
First and
offense,
goal
it
at the
has
2-yard
not worked
line.
to this point.
Yeah, I have a vision right now of everything that was discussed at the half just being torn in shreds or being erased off of the Microsoft Surface tablets because none of it is
Wilson
working.
on
They
the
are really
keeper.
locked in on offense.
Only a yard on the keeper, and it'll be second down. Here's the sneak with Wilson. And this time he breaks the plane. He's in for the touchdown. Russell Wilson.
Touchdown,
His second
Seahawks.
touchdown of the afternoon.
Jason
And
Myers
the
for the
Seahawks
extra
are
point.
running away with this one. And the lead grows
His
even
kick
larger
is
here in the
good.
third quarter.
Makes the score Seahawks 49. Jets 7. Michael Dixon to kick off for Seattle.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away.
Fair catch made at the 25-yard line. The Jets take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. They are right now just ice cold. I mean, they have struggled big time in this game, and they're getting blown out. How do they adjust?
So tough because we always
Ty
have about to be a
Johnson,
team
the ball
game, and you need
carrier.
all 11 working well
Marquise
together.
Blair on the
but
tackle.
every now and then, partner,
A gain
you
of
need that
16
one
yards.
guy who can make a
First
play against
down,
all
Jets.
odds that maybe can ignite things. And I think that's what they're looking for right now.
Yeah, you talk about going to your playmakers. They probably need to do it.
Find someone that you're used to touching the
Ty
football that
Johnson,
makes big
the ball
plays
carrier.
and give them that opportunity
Carlos
to maybe
Dunlap
wake
on
up
the
everyone
tackle.
else.
Officially,
A
it's
loss
a
of a
1-yard
yard.
loss.
Brings
That's going
up
to bring up
second and 11 at the 39-yard line.
Second and 11. The shotgun snap for Darnold. That's caught out left by Perriman. And that will wind up moving the chains again as a tackle's going to be made at the Seahawks 43.
It's a gain of 17
pickup of
yards.
17 and a first down.
First down, New York.
Here we go, side. Two tides. We got four.
Now Johnson. Credit him with a 1-yard
Ty
gain
Johnson,
there to make it
the ball
second and
carrier.
9.
Yeah, things were pretty
Marquise
stacked
Blair
up
on
there
the
in the middle of
tackle.
the line. A lot of bodies,
1-yard
not
gain.
much space.
Brings up
I think
second and
ultimately,
9
he was fortunate to get
at the
anything out of
Seahawks
that run.
42-yard line.
The run only got a yard. Here's second and 9.
Watch tight end. Four down.
Darnold, a quick throw out to Mims on the perimeter.
Darnold's pass.
And he got blown
complete
out.
to
Losing
Denzel
yardage on the
Mims.
play back at the 44.
A loss of 2 yards.
Boy, how
And it's
good has his
third
defense
down.
been seemingly all game long.
I really think right from the first snap, I think you're really onto something there. In this passing game, it just can't get off the ground. In that play, it wound up losing yardage.
Four down.
From the gun on third down, here's Darnold. Flush to his right. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's
Darnold
incomplete.
on the keeper.
Well, defensively, they haven't let him
Intended
just sit in
for
the pocket and
Michael
get
P.
comfortable.
Ryan.
And that's opposite a
Incomplete.
lot of game plans in today's
Big
NFL.
man in punt
Ordinarily, you're trying to keep
formation
the
for the
quarterback
Jets.
hemmed in. In this case, they brought the heat, and if he flushes out, they're fine with that, and they force another incompletion.
And problems spreading
The
to the punt
Seahawks
team
take over
now. This one
first
goes all
and
the way
10
into the end zone
at
on
their
the
own
fly, so
20-yard
that'll come
line.
back to the 20. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And they'll be looking to build off of a nice drive last time, a drive that really relied on the quarterback.
Making good decisions, distributing the ball well, distributing it accurately, keeping it away from danger. A really nicely run drive.
But now the defense, what adjustments
Wilson's
do they
pass,
need to make in the
intended
passing
for
game?
Lamar
Pass
Miller.
rush,
Incomplete.
Pass rush.
Brings up second and 10 at the 20-yard line.
Guys, but you got to disrupt the timing of them throwing the football.
We'll see if they can disrupt it here. We sit in quarter number 3 out in Seattle. A second and 10 now.
Kill.
Throwing again. Wilson. And finding the tight end, Wilson. And past the 40 before
That's
he's out of
good
bounds.
for a Seattle
22 yards
Seahawks.
there, a first down.
First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Let's go, D. Tighten up. Shift. Check. Shift.
Operating from the gun. Wilson eluding the pressure right. The ball comes out, and it's scooped up by the Jets. A disappointing end of the sequence
Wilson
there.
on
He
the
was starting
keeper.
to turn nothing into
Fumble
something,
on
and
the
then he
play.
lost the football.
And
Recovered
sometimes
by the
things get
Jets.
lost in the transition. And what I mean by that is you go from being a passer to a runner. And at a certain point, once you cross the line of scrimmage, you're strictly a runner now. There's no more downfield threat. Make sure you take care of the football while you're traversing downfield.
flushed it. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Carlos Dunlap in there to get him, and on the season now, that is 9 sacks for him.
It's second down.
That's number 4. Sack number 4. They had 4 last week, so he's been down on the ground a lot.
Partner, they say the eye in the sky does not lie. And that's indeed the case because they watched the game tape from the previous week, incorporated it into their own defensive scheme, and continued to get after this quarterback.
And now this defense will be searching for sack number 5. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today.
Darnold's
He's picked
pass.
off at his own 47.
Intercepted.
And they'll start out with great field
The
position
Seahawks take over
at the
first and
47-yard line
at the
and into the
47-yard
territory.
line.
So first and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material. A throw complete to Dorsett. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. A good pickup there at 20 yards.
First and 10 at the 26-yard line.
Let's pick it up. It's our time, guys. Got it. The field. Let's get off the field.
They'll throw on first down with Wilson. His throw caught at about the 5.
DK
He'll be out of bounds about a half
and
to a
that's
full
good
yard
for
shy
the
of the 5.
Seahawks.
A good pickup there, 21 yards.
First and goal at the 6-yard line.
Here's Wilson. From the gun, he'll throw. This is caught.
Wilson's
And he's able to
pass
get it down to the
complete
2-yard
to DK
line.
Metcalf.
They'll contain him to
A
just
4-yard gain
second down.
brings up second and goal at the Jets' 2-yard line.
To throw again is Wilson. And he will not get away. He's
Russell
sacked
Wilson
back around the
sacked.
3-yard line. Third and goal as they look to pour some more
The
salt
play
in the
lost
wound.
a yard. It's now third and goal.
On third and goal, Wilson. And he's got it.
Lamar
Caught in the end zone for the
Miller.
Seahawk touchdown.
Touchdown,
Lamar Miller
Seahawks.
with touchdown number 20 on the year. And this offense continues to pour it on.
Well, that's what I call an answer right there. They gave up a sack on the previous play.
Jason Myers
How about what
for
they
the
did
extra
to finish
point.
things off, turning it right back around.
That's the response, and that O-line feels a lot better now, don't they?
Yeah, without a doubt, because giving up the
kick
sack on the
is
previous play, that just
good.
hurts those guys because they
Makes
never
the
want to see their
score
guy get
Seahawks
hit.
56.
Myers connects on the
Jets 7.
PAT, and the lead will
Michael
swell
Dixon
by
to
1
kick
more.
off for
The
Seattle.
kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away.
Fair catch made at the 25-yard line. The Jets take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. They've got to dig down deep. I mean, they need something right now, really anything to cling on to. This offense has struggled.
Partner, join me in a walk to their locker room at
That's
the
the
half.
end of the third
Because
quarter
I
of
think what
play.
we would have
With
seen
the score,
is an
Seahawks
offensive
56,
coordinator and his
Jets 7.
assistant coaches getting together with all their positions, then coming together as a group, going over adjustments, and then the head coach coming in and just screaming, "Wake up.
Yeah.
Let's get moving, guys."
I'm kind of glad we weren't in there at halftime, actually.
I mean, you think you might have turned it on us, too?
Yeah, but right now, whatever was said hasn't been working.
Ty Johnson,
And he'll get
the
about
ball
6
carrier.
up to the 27-yard
Quinton
line.
Dunbar on the tackle.
And there's a run to be
It's a
happy
gain
with.
of 6.
Good, solid
And
yardage.
it's
You'll
third
take that
down.
anytime you hand the ball to a back.
The Jets on third down. They've only converted once in 4 tries. This is third and 8.
4 down. 24 is the mic. I'm coming after you.
Out of the shotgun, here's Darnold. And that's going to be
Darnold's
incomplete.
pass
The contact
intended
there
for
enough to
Ty
jar
Johnson.
that ball free.
Incomplete.
And it brings up 4th down.
3 plays
They did a fine
and
job there
out.
not hitting him before the
It's
ball
fourth
arrived. And I've
down.
got to tell you, you
Big
can often
man
mistime
in punt
that
formation
play
for the
because of the
Jets.
angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
24 on his first punt, and this is a good kick as well. This is taken around the 12. Found good room to run
the
there.
Seahawks take over first and 10
And the
at their
offense
own
will take over
26-yard line.
with a new set of downs. Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. We find ourselves here in the midst of a one-sided affair. A lot of fill time down the stretch, Mr. Davis.
So we could talk about food.
That's caught inside the 20. And he will score. Touchdown, Seattle.
Metcalf.
DK Metcalf.
Touchdown,
74 yards. And this Seahawks
Jason Myers
offense
for the extra
continues
point.
to pour it on. Now this one was
The kick
over a
is
while
good.
ago as they just add on
Makes
to
the
their big
score
lead.
Seahawks 63, Jets 7. Michael Dixon to kick off for Seattle.
That is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. Pulls it in at the 13. And he'll be out of bounds across the 25.
The Jets take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. Well, I think that the folks here had hoped that maybe this home atmosphere would carry their guys to a surprise victory, but it does not appear that that's going to be the case. Just too much to handle on the other side of this
Johnson,
one.
the ball carrier.
To about the
The tackle made by Brandon Williams.
Just a yard on the pickup there.
A gain of a yard.
Second and 9.
Brings up second and 9 at the 27-yard line.
Here's Darnold. Escaping the pressure. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Carlos Dunlap has now recorded 10 sacks on the season.
We've been around this league for a while, and many coaches never pull their starting quarterback, almost no matter the situation. In this case, though, I think he's got to make a decision. He's taking a pretty good beating out there.
Yeah, and with the deficit, maybe not wanting to risk an injury. Boy, and now they can't even get a playoff. After the delay, they're backed up even further for third and long. Now it's Darnold. Carlos Dunlap in there to drop him for his 11th sack of the year.
A loss of 11 yards.
That's a defeated team.
Another 3 and out.
Hands on hips, heads low. It's just been a struggle from the start.
Yeah, this team has been thoroughly beaten right from the word go.
That's pulled in at the 32. A good return there. Call it
The Seahawks take over first and 10
possession will switch
at their own
hands
45-yard line.
Charles, you said earlier this defense is probably going to need to hold these guys right around 20 or under that if they were going to have a chance. It was evident pretty early on that wasn't going to happen.
Yeah, they left 20 behind a long time ago in this game, didn't they? It looks like they're headed towards a big, big number. But 20 was the threshold because that kept them in the ball game and kept the pressure off of their own offense.
Going for Metcalf on the deep ball. And this will be caught by Metcalf for a Seahawk touchdown. DK Metcalf, 55 yards. And this offense is running away with this one. Extra point
Makes
up
the
and
score
through by
Seahawks
Myers.
70.
And that will extend
Jets
this big
7.
lead.
Michael Dixon to kick off for Seattle.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And a short kick taken at about the 16. And a good return as he'll be
The
stopped
Jets
just
take
shy
over
of
first
the
and 10
30-yard line.
at their own 29-yard line.
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. And you see a lot of frustrated faces as they are inching closer to a fourth straight loss. Steps away to his left. And Darnold, he lost the football, but this will fortunately wind up out of bounds.
A fumble on the
You
play.
never want to fumble, but
Out
if you
of
do,
bounds.
good to be
The
towards the
offense
sideline
retains
and saves them the possession.
Saves the embarrassment, saves it going down on the play sheet as a turnover. But I still think it should go to the defense, even if they don't recover it. If you give up the football, you gave up the football.
Agree to disagree, I guess.
Can you tell what I played?
Yeah, you played defense.
Yeah.
I'll let you go.
I took a shot.
And my goodness, another interception. It's Quentin Dunbar with a pick. And the return here will go to the 31-yard line.
Intercepted.
Yet another mistake after the interception.
Seahawks take over first and 10
They
at
just
the
got to be thinking this one
31-yard
cannot
line.
get over fast enough.
It certainly can't. And also what happens when you get this big of a deficit, you're supposed to make all the right throws, right? You're supposed to try and obviously get the ball to your own guys. But being down this big, you also take even more chances. And in this situation, that hasn't paid off for them at all.
On the other sideline,
Wilson's
jubilation
pass
and laughter.
intended for
The
DK
intended receiver
Metcalf.
was DK
Incomplete.
Metcalf, but it'll be second
It's
down.
second down and 10.
To throw again, Wilson. Flush to his right. This is caught. And he is in for the Seattle touchdown. Luke Wilson with touchdown number 7 on the year. And the fumble recovery leads to 6
His
points
kick
for the
is
Seahawks.
good.
Myers
Makes the
connects
score
on the
Seahawks
PAT,
77.
and the lead will swell
Jets
by
7.
1 more.
Michael Dixon to kick off for Seattle.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. Taken at the 15, a short kick. And he'll be out of bounds just
The
shy
Jets
of
take
the
over
30,
first
right
and
at the
10
29.
at their own 29-yard line.
Look at me. I bet you can't do it like me. Can't see me when I get on the ground. Game on, it's about to go down.
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. We certainly had a sense coming in here that these guys were in for a tough one on the road. That has been how this ball game is played out. They trail big as we continue on now here in this. And now here is another interception. He's picked off near his own 48. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown.
Touchdown,
That's the story of the
Seahawks.
game. They've been suffocated.
Just by out-athleting them, which is
kick
often the
is
case.
good.
But by being
For
they tried to throw
Seahawks,
at them
84.
and beating them to the punch
Jets
each and every
7.
time. This was a defense that was well prepared.
So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. Taken at the 15, a short kick. And able to take it past the 25.
The Jets take
and up to
over
the
first and
28-yard
10
line.
at their own 28-yard line.
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. And you can sort of sense their dejection. That last pick 6 put the icing on the cake, so to speak, in what has been a rough go for them. And they'll start the drive on the ground with Johnson.
I got him.
It's a 6-yard gain on the
Ty
ground, and that'll
Johnson,
make it
the
2nd
ball
and
carrier.
4.
Right there.
Now, Brandon,
Quentin
that's the
Dunbar
way
on
you
the
want to run
tackle.
the football. There should
A
almost be
6-yard
quote bubbles
pickup
above the
brings up
offense right
2nd
now.
and 4
Bam, boom,
at the
bam.
35-yard
That's how they
line.
feel good about moving the football.
Again, it's Johnson. And
Ty
there just
Johnson, the ball
continues to be
carrier.
nowhere to run. He's
Jamal
bottled up
Adams
again
there on the
at
tackle.
the line of scrimmage.
No gain on the play. Brings
Seems
up
pretty obvious
3rd
defensively. The key
down.
was stopping the run game. How have they done it so successfully?
To me, it seems that these guys really did a nice job of paying attention during the scouting.
Pressure comes. He's taken
Carlos
down by the
Dunlap.
Seahawk defense.
Sam Darnold
Carlos
sacked.
Dunlap racking up
loss of
sack
9
number
yards.
12 for him on the
3
year.
and
Just 2
out.
minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So it's
Braden
Jets
Mann
football
in
as we
punt
get you
formation
reset
for
here.
the Jets.
They come up on a 4th down situation with things not looking particularly rosy. On is the punter man as he boots this one away. call that a
Seahawks
punt of
take over
59
first and
yards.
10.
Tough to do better than
At their own
and
18-yard
the
line.
offense as they take over. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And they just continue to roll right along, really. This has the looks of yet another victory as they hope to polish it off here in quarter number 4. And they work this well upfield across the 45. 28 yards to gain there on the catch and run.
Seahawks.
Play action. It's Wilson. And this is caught. I think he got that with one hand. 26 yards on that one. It's another first down.
Gotta love the catch. I think you gotta love the gloves.
At the 29-yard line.
Yeah, these one-handed catches, that was great. And they're fun. They're becoming a little more ho-hum, aren't they?
Yeah, they really are. And I know that it sounds like we're taking credit away from the guys.
Wilson's
And we don't
pass.
mean that at all.
Incomplete.
They really work hard on this one-handed
It's now
catch
second
thing.
and
I think
10.
the gloves have to be helping in a big way.
Okay, baby, I see you. Check. 53's Mike. Check. 53's Mike.
Oh, Wilson gonna throw. He'll find Miller. That's complete. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. That one good for a first down pickup of 18
10 at the
yards.
11-yard line.
Hey. We got to get the ball, D. Get the ball right here. Let's go. Shift.
Wilson will throw again. And he's got it. And he's going to get
Wilson's
a solid gain of 9 before
complete
being
to
brought
Tyler
down
Lockett.
second and right at a yard.
A gain of 9 brings up second
That one
and
in
1
there, able to make
at the
connection on a nice
2-yard
route.
line.
With those faster passes when they're going that fast, any hesitation as a quarterback that the deflection, if you miss, might be bigger and lead to an interception?
Yeah, and the deflection works both ways. Maybe a defender gets a hand.
And this will be caught. And the carnage continues. It's
Wilson.
another touchdown.
Well, this is long since over, and some might see this as overkill, but remember, this is a team that puts on the hard hats, grabs the lunch pail, and tells everyone, we're going to give you a full 60 minutes, and that's exactly how they're playing this one
Jason
out.
Myers
Now
for the
Myers
extra point.
And this one was
The
over
kick
a
is
while
good.
ago as they just add on to their
Makes
big
the
lead.
score Seahawks 91, Jets 7. Michael
The
Dixon, the
kickoff
kickoff
unit is
for
out on the
Seattle.
field, and they will send this one away. On the return, Corey Ballantyne. And it's a pretty good return here. So
Corey
get this up to the
Ballantyne
29.
on the return. The Jets take over first and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. This is just an exercise in futility. Do you even bother running a play here offensively?
I wouldn't, because now is not going to erase what's happened during the game. So after it's over, you're going to go to the film, find out where the game was really lost. But this is not a situation now where you're going to make up for anything.
We'll see what they do here.
Today's final score,
They set
Seahawks
the goal beginning of the year.
91.
Hey, let's win 7
Jets,
games.
7.
Unfortunately, with this loss, they can't do it.
So now to be interesting to see how they respond as a team, because sometimes when you set goals, if you don't achieve them, you don't care anymore. You let everything else go. I want to see if they're going to continue to fight, scratch, claw, do whatever to try and get as many wins as possible, even if it doesn't reach their stated number.